Hello everybody, what is going on? Mr. C Gaming here, and today I'm doing a follow-up on that Do You See What I See video with a Did You See What I Saw video. This is where I'm going to take all of the video clips in the other video and I am going to analyze them and break them down section by section, explaining the movements, the tactics, the ability usage, etc. and so forth. I'll be explaining that all in depth in these scenarios. So I'm just going to put a single video on loop until I'm done with it, and I'll explain it that way so you guys can see it multiple times. So let's get started. Alright, so we begin the video clip with picking up heavy ammo and shooting it at one guy. Now a lot of people consider this a waste of heavy ammo. You get 2 rockets, and I just shot a rocket at a dude who was all alone. And a lot of people consider that a waste of ammo, but you also have to take into consideration how that guy was an immediate threat to me. He was going to kill me, and I wasn't going to be able to use any of the rockets. So you get 2 rockets, you might as well use one to kill the immediate threat to you, and then later in the clip we see that I get the triple kill with that single rocket, and that's only because I intimidated him. I didn't kill him, obviously, but I intimidated him with shooting a rocket over there. Now, if I did get the kill, that's fantastic, but I didn't. Nonetheless, I came out with a triple kill, and I came out on top. Also, notice how I came out the doorway jumping, so I could get that angle, to shoot in the middle of all 3 of my enemies. So, just something to take into consideration. Now, after the triple kill, there is a guy on the far side of those boxes. When I was behind the boxes, I noticed my health was on red. I was just in engagement. I was about ready to die. This guy back there knew that. I didn't have backup until a few seconds later, so I did not peek and challenge that. Instead, I just threw a grenade to postpone him charging me, and then my teammates got there. I let my teammate go in front of me, and then I tailed behind my teammate just in case I was weak and we got into that engagement again. So that is the breakdown for this one.
Crushed them. Their floors laid bare. No more second chances for the enemy. 1 minute. You have them. Finish this.
For this one, I was playing with a team. We just made a push, so I had to turn around and go back to where they're spawning. I see my teammate. He pushed in there. There was 2 guys there. He called them out. He said that one had 0 shields, so I was like, all right, let's go in. Let's go get this kill. And then I threw that throwing knife to get the second kill. Now, I knew that I was in good hands in that 2v1 situation because of 2 reasons. One, my teammate did not leave both those guys with full health. He completely dropped the shields of one guy, and that gave me ample opportunity to drop him before he could put a substantial amount of damage into me. Now, I also knew I was doing good even if I died, because there's my teammate coming right behind me, pinching them, coming behind them. They were focused on me, my guy was behind them. So even if I died, we were still getting both of those kills.
3 lives left. One opponent remains. You persist.
Alright, so for this one, we see that I get tapped at the very beginning of the video, which means that I'm peeking this corner, but I'm peeking it. I'm not rushing out like my teammate just did there in front of me. You see, he ran straight into gunfire. I tried to help him out, but he just ended up dying. So after that, we see one guy run into the caves, one guy run back. I go invisible. Another guy flanks behind me. When I turn around, I get the kill, and then I throw a grenade onto the wall in case he does exactly that, and my teammate was there to help me get the kill. So that's exactly what happened. So what determined my decision making? Well, at the very beginning, I got a shot put into me, right? Somebody shot me. I could not compete with somebody who had full health. That's just the matter of the fact, or the fact of the matter. And so I peeked that corner. I was being cautious in case I had to get back, in case I had to hunter dodge back to where I came from. Unlike the hunter that was next to me, you saw exactly what happens when you just rush out into the battlefield. If you just rush out like that hunter did next to me, you can run right into 2 guys and you can just get dropped immediately. After that, I try to help him, and I'm shooting that other guy. The guy I'm shooting retreats back. I see another guy go into the cave, and I was like, and he had a couple bullets in him from me, or I think it was from me. And so I'm like, alright, I will just go meet this guy in the cave. He's weak, I can take him. So I switch to my close range weapon. I go invisible, so he has a harder time seeing me and tracking me, and I can get the jump on him. That's ability usage for you. And so that exactly happens. I get the drop on him. He tries to charge me, which wasn't going to do much to me anyways. I get the kill. Now I'm using the Anti-Ope D and the Positive Outlook. It's very important that you know that both these guns are, because Anti-Ope and Positive Outlook both have kill clip. So what happens is I pick up that kill from the guy in the caves, I reload, and now I have kill clip. When I engaged in that battle behind me, that kill clip came in handy. I was going to die, but I had that damage advantage on that guy. So I dropped one Titan in the cave, I dropped another Titan that was behind me, and then I get shot from the side, and oh no, I'm getting shot from the side. Well, now I back up into the cave, I throw a grenade on the wall to block the pathway so he can't get to me. That I cut off his direct route, or else he's going through a grenade to get to me, and he's going to be taking damage, which puts me on an equal playing field. Now I did not know that I had a teammate behind the corner that was going to help damage him, but I did. But nonetheless, even if I didn't, I still could have gotten that kill because he shoulder charged into that wall, and he was not able to recover fast enough. So he was in the grenade, and he got dropped. So that's the breakdown for that. So what's happening here? Well, I'm following my teammate, trying to give him some cover from the back, but instead he just gets shot from the side and from in front. I switch to my close range gun, I pick up this kill, I pick up the kill behind me, and I toss down a shield because I'm weak, and I see he's weak, he's getting shot from the side by my teammate, and then I just go out and pick up the kill just to drop him that much quicker. So, let's break it down. So I condensed it to the most important section of the video clip so you don't have to watch the entire thing over and over again of me just running. So, that being said, we see me charging in to an engagement that my teammate was just in. I had the assumption that my teammate did at least a little bit of damage to this guy in front of him. That is not the case, as we turn the corner and he's at full health and I just have to start shooting. Now, I notice I'm getting shot from behind me and I have an engagement in front of me. So I'm going, but I know what kind of class that I'm using. I'm using a Sentinel Titan, and a Sentinel Titan has an ability called Defensive Strike, and what that does is when you kill an enemy with your melee ability, you immediately get an overshield. I know that my ability is equipped, so I know that all I have to do is drop this guy's shields and punch him. So that's exactly what I do. I drop his shields, I punch him. I'm just lucky at this point that his accuracy sucked and he could not, and I could outperform him, so I could get that kill, because a 2v1 situation, if they're both on point, is never going to go in your favor. Luckily, neither of them were on point, and I survived the engagement in front of me. I got the defensive strike. I turned around with my overshield, picked up that kill, and I saw that there was one guy that was charging at me, and I had to reload. So I go off to the side, I look at the door, or I look at the entranceway, and I throw up a shield so I can reload, have cover, and if I need to, regenerate my health. Well, what happens is I notice that that guy just came in the air with half of a shield. So I have half of a shield. I know I can compete with that. I peek out of my cover, and it turns out I have a teammate that is hitting him with a scout rifle, and I'm right there to pick up the kill. So in that kind of situation, it is fantastic to know your abilities. I know I'm using the Anti-Ope. I don't even think the kill clip came into use until the third kill. I think the kill clip did not even come into use. So the guns really in this situation did not matter. But what did matter was knowing your abilities. I knew I had defensive strike, and I knew I could put up a shield. That was very vital to me surviving this 3v1 situation, and it is going to be very vital in the future as well. So know your abilities, guys. Know your abilities. Alright, so I'm running in the group. One goes left, one goes right. I peek left, I get some shots, I go back, reload, go back for some more shots. C is not there, and then I go see where my buddy died. I get some shots and throw down a rift because I'm super low, get hit by a nade, and then I jump up, toss a nade, and get the triple kill. Now, let's break it down. So the first thing that you guys need to notice is that I am traveling with a group, and they immediately retreat when they're getting shot. Well, if they're getting shot, I'm not getting shot, right? So I will go shoot those guys and put some damage into them. Now, the more damage you can put into people, the better, because if they end up charging you, you are on a more level playing field. If they're going to charge you and they have full health and you didn't put any damage into them, then you are probably not getting that kill. So my teammates in this situation didn't serve as anything really more than distractions, and that was only for a short while. The main part of this is when I throw down the rift. So I throw down the rift, and I'm in a healing rift. I stay in that. You always want to stay in those. That is just common knowledge. And then I jump up into my glide. So I jump up, and so when they peek the corner, I am not immediately available. They are not immediately in line with my head. They are not immediately getting those headshots on me because I'm in the air. I try to toss a grenade the second that they are walking through, so they are trapped in that grenade for a good moment. And that works, see? Bam. Hit that grenade. Both of them are walking through that grenade. I pick up the double. I have to reload. Unfortunately, I don't have positive outlook. I am using Uriel's, but it's not even unfortunate in this case because that third guy totally could have had me. I'm lucky I was in that rift again. So staying in the rift and the Uriel's gift was causing him to flinch and was causing him to miss his shots. So I came out on top after a 3v1 situation. And this is another scenario where everything mattered. Everything at your disposal except your melee ability just mattered. So you threw down your rift, you stayed in that, you had a good perk on your gun, and you had to throw your grenade at a good timing moment. You didn't just throw your grenade to mess with the pathways this time, because if you just blocked off one of their pathways, they have another one, they could just go around it, and then you would end up dying. So you had to get damage in with the grenade, and then you had to try to kill them. So that is exactly what I did here. I got the damage in with the grenade, I picked up the double kill. I'm staying in the rift, which saved me when the third guy came.
Double down. One opponent remains. Charge set. Now hold the line. All enemies down.
Alright, so this is going to be the end of the breakdown. This is going to be broken up into two parts. I am completely aware that I did not break down all of the clips, so I know I have more work to do here for you guys, but I also know that people don't like to pay attention for more than 10-15 minutes at a time. We all know this by going to grade school and just doing the standard school routine. The teacher gets about 15 minutes, and then you guys are absolutely clocked out. So, with that being said, I am ending the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I'm doing something worthwhile for you guys. And let me know in the comments if you enjoy it, please. And I will see you all next class.